Hello, it's Professor T. I'm back to talk about lines, and in this case, Zentangles. Do you remember the last book we read? The Straight Line Wonder was about different types of lines. So today, we're going to use different types of lines to make drawings. Can you see this drawing? It is a Zentangle drawing. I don't know if you understand why it's a Zentangle, but I'm going to explain that to you. In every single circle, there's a different pattern of lines. Sometimes we see zigzag lines, sometimes we see curving lines, sometimes we see dots. Each area has a different type of line and pattern in it. So I got this drawing from Miss Kaminsky from Don Bosco Technical School, and I'm wondering, how do you think you make the circles? Those are overlapping circles. By the way, I put the word up here, Zentangle. Zentangle. You would need something round, right? And you would trace it. I could trace the inside, but I think I'll trace the outside instead. So if you trace something circular, I'm going to do it on my lap here and then just show you. What did I get? A pretty good circle, right? It's not perfect, but nothing in life is perfect, so let's not worry about that. Let's just overlap the circle here. So I'm going to overlap it here. Right? Two overlapping circles. I'm going to overlap it one more time. So we have three. It might start to look like something to you. Three overlapping circles. So it leaves us blank area throughout, okay? In these areas is where the different kinds of lines go. So what kind of line do you think I should put right here? Should I put little squiggles? I'm going to do that. Little squiggles. Just tiny little squiggles. I'm doing this with my finger. Squiggles, squiggles. So I'm going to show you. Squiggles. How about over here? What can I put there? How about some of these? What are those? Zigzags. Zigzag. Wow, I like making zigzags. I like the way my hand does that. There we go. Zigzags. And if I want to, I could fill them in. Like, for example, I just darkened one piece. See? Right here. So you get to decide what goes in your overlapping circles to make your Zentangle drawing. I'm not sure if you can see it really well, but I'm going to put it on the blog. Here are all the circles, and I wonder what this person traced to get that circle. Can you think of something that makes that circle? You have to look around your house because lots of things are circles, right? I didn't grab any with me right now, but how about a glass upside down? That would make a nice circle. Or how about a can from the pantry? Well, what else can you think of? A can of spray. Don't spray yourself with anything, but I just was looking at my Lysol can, the bottom. Maybe your parents should put tape over the nozzle so you don't get sprayed while you do it. But that is going to be really fun for 6th grade students and anyone else who just wants to do the circles. I have another kind of Zentangle drawing, which is for high school. In case you think the circles are boring, how about tracing your hand and then Zentangling? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trace my hand. Here we go. So what do we need now before we start the Zentangle drawing? We need to divide up the space into smaller spaces, right? Just like the circles were overlapping, so they made spaces. So, I mean, I could do another hand if I wanted. How about if I do that? I'm going to do that. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it upside down. I like this. Okay. You're going to like it too. I really think so. Here we go. This looks cool. What do you think? So now I can Zentangle anywhere. And I like the fact that it's like interlocking hands. So I have a little area here. Maybe I would just put dots. I'll show you what I mean. Dots right here. How about zigzags next to the dots? Could be good. I like the sound of my pen too. Do you like that sound? Okay. So in the end, can you imagine what this gorgeous Zentangle will look like? I'm going to draw some stripes on another fingertip, and I'm even going to color them in a little bit. I think it could be really interesting for you to do this. And it's so easy, right? You can Zentangle a hand. We could have put another hand too. Or I could trace my right hand. But since I'm a righty, it's not going to be a great trace, but that's okay. I'm going to try right now. I'm not going to do my wrist this time, just the fingers. Ah! I knew it. It wasn't very good. You might want to have somebody help you. I got out of control over here. But the more hands you trace, obviously, the more spaces you have for your Zentangle. And somewhere in there, of course, you could put your name. You know, my name's Miss T, and I could put a T shape like here. And then maybe I'll just like color around it. I don't mean color, I mean darken it with black, right? There we go. There we go. So in the end, it's going to be a very complex and interesting drawing. The best Zentangles are if you have a black marker, a Sharpie or another marker, or even black ink. Some people like to put down pencil line first and then draw the Sharpie on top. I've been doing them a long time, so I'm not too afraid to go straight with the marker. The other thing is, if you don't have black, just use another color. But use one color for your Zentangles, because we want to be able to see not different colors, not the values of colors. We want to see the value of black and white. Does that make sense? Black and white really pop because they are opposite on the spectrum. So we don't want that gray area. We want black and white. High contrast. All right. So I hope on this Memorial Day weekend you will have a great time starting your Zentangles, and I hope to see some of them soon because I will feature them on the blog. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.